That's fun. Yes. Yeah, it's okay.
Alrighty, folks, it is game number 2, live from the World Sports Network. My name is Peter Zod, along with Comet, and we are just about to get underway here. So, some pre-game notes from Comet. Do you have any pre-game notes before we get started?
I don't got nothing much going into this game.
Yeah,
I don't got nothing much going into this game. We're just gonna see how this game plays out.
Okay. And then my notes, starting goaltenders for either side, Viva Floyd or JR. And then on the other side, for the Winterhawks, it is Stanley Cup World, and we're underway with game number 2. Oh, never mind. There is no goaltender. Oh, boy. I wonder if there was a little accident there where somebody could not get out. Oh, yeah, that is in fact what happened. JR is now able to come on the ice, as I'm not sure the... unfortunately, the buttons, the way they set up the line change is a bit weird, so it doesn't allow you to get on the ice right away. So he at least is on the ice now, and it looks like the Thunderbirds have some reinforcements today, as Exalted is here for the first full time, as he joined in a little later on in the game, in game number 1, in a 3-0 loss for the Thunderbirds, who are now looking to get back in the series and get off on the right foot this time, as Hexers is checked, and now it'll be Exalted heading back the other way. A little bit of a lag spike, but looks like it's going to clear up now, as Ninja Semyon once again made his presence felt, as well as Etano, who had 2 goals. Impressive the other day. Looking to add another tally here is Etano, but shot goes wide. Now Ninja Semyon centers it. It hits the side of the net there where Viva Floyd was. Now there's another shot on. JR the save. Rebound, Etano, it's loose, and a big sequence there for the Winterhawks as they came close. Ninja Semyon's in the corner here. He's checked by Exalted, but he can't get it out, as Exalted will recover it here. And we get down into the Winterhawks defensive zone. And Comet, I'm just curious, from a goaltender's perspective there, how do you think JR played that? I mean, you got a lot of pressure at you. Do you think he played that pretty well, or okay, or not great at all?
I think he played that perfectly.
Yeah. Okay.
No better way to play it at that point.
That's good to know. Alrighty, so there it is, Comet's pointer there for JR, so we'll get back to the action here as NXAV heads the other way here for the Thunderbirds. After the Winterhawks had a few offensive chances there, but still nothing for the Thunderbirds as Elite will poke it over to Sauce Oriole. He's going to take his time and dump it in. It's going to go off seamed hail and stay at center, but now here comes BKNAC off the steal. BKNAC's going to go behind the net. Looking to make his presence felt. His shot is stopped by JR as it goes into the corner. BKNAC is behind the net. A centering pass and another stop by JR. That one was a little bit easier compared to the other ones he's seen. Now there's another shot. That one is stopped by JR as well. Wow, the Winterhawks have come out firing here, Comet, haven't they?
Oh yeah, 6 shots in under 3 minutes.
They have come out firing, and the Thunderbirds so far have not really had too much of a response. So let's see if they can get something going here, which if you're already trailing in a series 1-0, you should definitely be going the other way and throwing everything at their net instead of it being the other way around. As another shot on JR is stopped. As that one, he just face straight on. Now there's another attempted shot. That one's blocked. Itano's going to get it. He's checked again, and now Exalted looking ahead the other way. But he's checked by Exalted. Now, Hexers, let me see what that actual username is. I haven't seen that one before, unless that's Haynes. Oh, no, it's not Haynes. There's another save by JR. The rebound. Oh, that's Noah. Okay, so that's Noah's biggest fan, Noah. All right. As another sequence here for the Winterhawks, where they have been absolutely dominant to start here. And it's not even looking like the Thunderbirds are going to be within a chance here, but we'll see if they can change the narrative here. There's a block by Seamed Hail, but he can't clear it. That's been a story so far for the Thunderbirds this series. Is it's them they haven't been able to get it out of the zone. Wouldn't you agree with me there, Comet? Zodakaz gets it back behind the net. He still can't clear it. And once again, that's a big problem here for the Thunderbirds so far, as that one hits the Thunderbirds bench. And we'll have a stoppage in play. Once again, Comet, I think that's been a massive problem so far for the Thunderbirds, is actually clearing it out of their zone, especially for the defense.
Yeah, this defense needs to get... This entire Wheeling defense, or this entire Wheeling team, my God, needs to get something going. Yeah. Or else they are going to be out of luck for this game.
Absolutely. BKNAC blocks that dump-in attempt, but it'll be Haynes getting it back here for the Thunderbirds, who really need him to step up here, as he's one of their best offensive players, and we'll definitely need him to get them started here, as we've got 5 minutes 50 seconds left. The Winterhawks are leading the shots 8-0, so have been absolutely dominant here as Elite sends! I think that was Haynes flying.
What a hit.
Crazy hit here. Now here comes Sauce Oriole trying to force it towards the net. There's a poke check. Stopped. Rebound. Oh, what a save. JR managing to keep it out right now. There's another shot. It goes wide. Elite gets a hold of it here for the Winterhawks. Wild action here in the Thunderbird zone. It's been all Winterhawks right now, as here comes Sauce Oriole. But he's going to be checked by Haynes. And Haynes will finally get it out, as there's somebody who can clear the puck. But not ideal if you're the Thunderbirds. You're falling way behind, clearly, and don't really have an answer to this attack that the Winterhawks have been putting on. And that'll be Noah, but he's checked by Itano, who is going to get past center, and he'll dump it in. Itano goes after it, or excuse me, that's Ninja Semyon who gets a hold of it first. And he'll be in the corner. Ninja Semyon twisting, turning, looking to find some room. Now Itano tries a shot. It goes astray, and now Crown will put it in deep. Ninja Semyon pokes it towards himself, and he'll be able to get through. Only for a moment there, as Ninja Semyon trying to go to the backhand and go towards the net. He can't, and now Exalted will get it out to center, or so I thought, as Noah was right there, but wasn't able to get it out. And now it'll be Ninja Semi on a shot. That one's stopped by JR. Played that one on the post nicely, and the Thunderbirds will do what they can and clear it away. Now here comes Noah the other way. Noah, nice little move, but he's checked by Crown, and he tries to get another shot on net, but he couldn't. And now it'll be Noah again, trying to backhand. It's blocked as the ownership changed right away as soon as it got to his stick. Now here comes a shot. Middleman Chaos got in the way of it, but Exalted, looks like the Thunderbirds might have some offensive juice here. Well, that was quickly put to an end as Exalted got decked behind the net, and now here comes BK Knack the other way here for the Winterhawks. He's going to find Sauce-Oriole. Had to take the pass a little bit, but now here comes Sauce-Oriole with a shot off the post. Another chance for the Winterhawks. Sauce-Oriole once again tries to center it, and it's up to the blue line. BK Knack keeps it in, and now he'll fire it back behind the net where Sauce-Oriole's going to get a hold of it here. Sauce-Oriole looking to center it. Now BK Knack looking towards the net. He can't get a stick on that, and now here comes another shot. Oh, JR, a big save again as he got the glove down and keeps it out.
JR is really keeping you in this game right now.
Wow, what a crazy start we've had to this one, as the Winterhawks in the first period nearly have 15 shots. And once again, the offensive woes for the Thunderbirds continue right now as they haven't found any offense. Ninja Semyon once again had a quick shot there, was stopped by JR. And nearing 15, I wonder if they'll hit it before the end of the period here. At this rate, Comet, I think they will.
Yeah, I think they will. Which at that point, they will be pushing that, I believe, the saves in a game or shots in a game, one of the two.
Yeah, for sure. If they keep up this pace, we'll see how it holds up. Though, as the Thunderbirds are going to get a shot. They do, as Stanley Copeland makes his first big save there. Now to be Itano, but he can't get it past the blue line. Now here comes NXAV with a chance. NXAV with a shot. That's off the outside of the net and to the corner where it'll be hit up the ice and down. As Fisherov is behind the net here, he's going to pass it up. Jay Walkman wasn't able to control it nicely there, so he'll be able to at least check it to Noah. Noah's going to try and pass it up the other way. He will be able to get it over to Zodakaz, but he can't handle it. Now here comes Elite. He'll dump it back into the zone here with less than 2 minutes to go in the first period, and JR, taking no chances once again, will cover the puck. And we've been seeing goaltenders do a lot more of that, Comment, and I feel like that's probably not a bad thing, just because it slows the play down and you can catch your breath a little bit. But at the same time, though, if you want to keep play going, I think that's probably something you just want to avoid, and also in case it ends up in your own net.
Yeah, that's one reason I don't really like covering. I like keeping it out of my glove as much as possible, but if I do have to cover, I will cover.
Which makes a lot of sense. Okay, we're back to the action here with BK Knack making a nice little move. BK Knack's got some speed here. BK Knack towards the net. Sauce-Oriole's going to get a shot. A big save made by JR again. He has been under some fire here as the Thunderbirds have been no help to him at all. And it'll now be down to the zone where Noah's going to steal it off of Middleman Chaos. He's going to cut to the middle now. Here comes Noah with a backhand. Scores! Noah has his first as a Wheeling Thunderbird. In the playoffs, at least. And the Thunderbirds have a huge goal, and it's 1-0.
That just proves quality over quantity.
Wow. Well, a huge goal there. As it doesn't really matter how many shots are on the board, and all that matters is the big one. The big number there on the scoreboard. And the Thunderbirds have the first one. So the defending champs are off and running here in game number 2, 1-0. Which last game was certainly not the case. It was 0-0 for like half the game, and then finally the Winterhawks got something going. But now here come the Thunderbirds as they look to get something going. Here's Haynes had a shot. It goes wide. And that'll bounce up to center where Ninja Semyon's going to battle for it. And he'll not be able to win it as NXAV gets in his way. Now trying to get past Ninja Semyon. Now Haynes will get a hold of it here and he'll send it in. Trojan's going to quickly send it up the other way. Now Ninja Semyon had that one deflect by a stick a little bit. And now it'll be looking to him to steal there as we've got 37 seconds remaining here in the first period as we have a goal on the board, and it's for the Thunderbirds, who did not have one last game, so off to a better start here, even though they have been extremely behind in the shot counter. As NXAV here looks to get through. NXAV can't cut towards the net here as he's checked, and now it'll be 15 seconds to go here in the first period. Shots once again are 13-2 in favor of the Winterhawks, but the Thunderbirds have the big number in their favor, and that is on the score sheet thanks to Noah, aka Hexers. Alright, here's NXAV off the wing. His shot is stopped by Stanley Cup World, I think. But that'll do it here for the first period as we head into the second. What are some notes here for the Winterhawks? I mean, you had everything go right. And then for Stanley Cup World, a potential goaltender of the year to let something in like that. That seems like it was a little bit of a bad positioning, maybe?
I think so. That was probably mostly bad positioning on his part. But to start this game, Wheeling had everything St. John's had everything going. That's just a case of quality over quantity. The score right.
Absolutely. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Second period underway with the Thunderbirds having a 1-0 lead. And now here comes Noah, who's the goal scorer right now for the Thunderbirds. He's going to center it. Exalted was a little too deep, so he couldn't get the pass near him. Now to be behind the net here where Noah's going to try and cut towards the middle. And that one was blocked by Itano as that one's going to make it towards the net. Itano will check his man, though, and he's going to send it up to Ninja Semyon, or tried to, as it got a little too far away from him. And that'll deflect on a JR off the corner board there. It's going to count as a shot on goal. And now Exalted will keep that in as Itano. As Exalted tried to clear it. Now here comes Zodacast. He'll be able to clear it out. Oh, I thought I made it to Noah, but it deflected awkwardly. And so now it'll be up the other way for Exalted. Exalted's trying to cut through. He can't, as Noah will get a hold of it here for the Thunderbirds. He's got the opening goal. And I don't think anybody got an assist here. Let me have a look. Oh no, Fisherov did. So I guess he was the one that passed it up. So there is that, as Exalted gets absolutely crushed in the corner. And now another block there for the Winterhawks, as the Thunderbirds seem like they've woken up a little bit here, as Noah's got them off and running, and now looking like they want to keep that momentum going. As Seam Tail will get a hold of it here for the Thunderbirds. He's going to put it up the ice. Exalted missed it. And now it'll be Trojan, as the Winterhawks put it in their own bench here. 2 minutes into the second. And it's still 1-0 for the Thunderbirds. Now, once again, comment, if you're the Winterhawks here, you've had everything go right for you. What do you keep doing just to keep going, that momentum going, even though you technically lost it because you got scored on?
You just gotta forget about that one goal and just keep rolling on offense. They've been rolling all game on offense.
As there's a nice shot by Haynes. Sorry to interrupt here. We'll get back to that thought here in a second, as the Thunderbirds definitely seem to have woken up here. So I guess the message became clear. You can finish that thought now, since we had a little break in play here.
Yeah, St. John's just needs to forget about that one goal and get back rolling on offense. Once they do that, I think they might be able to break through. They'll be able to break through eventually with the offense.
Absolutely. All right. Speak of the devil, here come the Winterhawks, but Jay Walkman will get in the way there, and he's going to send it up to Haynes. Haynes backhands it down into the Winterhawks defensive zone here where Elite and Trojan got a hold of it, but it was a miscommunication there as here comes a shot. It's stopped by Stanley Cup World. The rebound's loose. Another massive save there. Stacked the pads there to keep that one out as the Thunderbirds came close to making it a 2-0 lead, but it stays 1-0. Now here comes Ninja Semyon here looking to change the narrative and tie the game up, but he's checked. And now Itano will send it behind the net. Gets to the blue line. Ninja Semyon's able to keep it in. Ninja Semyon. Furtura can't clear it as now Itano will be able to get a hold of it here. As here comes a shot from Itano, but it's a little too far wide, and so he can't handle it. And now Trojan will be able to and send it right on to Futura. I think we'll call him Futura here, or Futura. My brain's tired. As Exalted will be able to get it back here for the Thunderbirds. Exalted goes wide. He'll go to the middle. It's shot. It's stopped by Stanley Cup World. The rebound is there. But nobody home for the Thunderbirds as Noah was looking for a chance, but I think he couldn't poke check it immediately, so that play ended up halted. That'll be Noah who sends it back in. Goes off of Trojan. He'll slap it around the other way to BK Knack. And now it'll be up to Sauce Oriole. Sauce Oriole is checked by BK Knack. And that'll right up right on JR.
Whoa.
Oh my! What a chance there for the Winterhawks as there's another shot by Sauce Oriole. That stopped and JR. Wow, he will cover as he's probably taking a sigh of relief there. Boy, oh boy. That was close to a tie game there, but luckily for the Thunderbirds, it's not. Oh, that one went right into the glove of JR. That one ended up straight on net.
That was a great draw by the Winterhawks.
That definitely was. Now, would you say that could possibly be Big Glove? Because I'm not sure that was going straight. Was that going straight at it? I mean, the broadcast camera doesn't have a good angle of it, but was it going straight at it or no?
Depends on what the size of the hitbox. I don't entirely know the size of the hitbox. However, JR is known to have used Big Glove in the past, so it is possible it is Big Glove. We don't know for sure, though.
Yep, and we don't want to make any assumptions either. As here comes Hayes now with a shot. The rebound and XAV is stopped. And Stanley Cup World starting to see some action here as he didn't for the first little while here in the game, but he is seeing some now as we've hit the 5:25 mark of the second. Ninja Semyon is checked by Haynes, and he'll try to turn the other way. He'll poke it past Elite. Here comes Haynes. He might be able to get in front of him. Yes, he will. Now he'll head to the corner and try to center it, but Elite checks him, and now it'll be back into the corner where Haynes will battle for it and get it back. Only for a moment, though, as Elite will send it down the other way. As we've got less than 5 minutes to go here in the second. Still a 1-0 lead for the Thunderbirds as there's another save by JR after that one ended up on net. And Jay Walkman will get a hold of it here for the Thunderbirds, and he's going to head the other way. We're in XAV. We'll get onto it here for the Thunderbirds. He's going to send it in deep as that one ends up on net. Stanley Cup World had to be alert there as that one hit Trojan and nearly came at his own net. Now there's another shot. That one stopped by Stanley Cup World. The rebound is cleared away. Holy smokes, lots of action here. This one's been getting good. And unfortunately for the Winterhawks, looks like the momentum that they had to start the game slipping away from them. And now it'll be Exalted who gets it back here for the Thunderbirds. We got 4 minutes to go here in the second period. 1-0 Thunderbirds as Noah, the guy who started it up for them, is the only one who has a goal right now on the score sheet. And now it'll be dumped down into the Winterhawks defensive zone here where Exalted tried to get a hold of it, but middleman Chaos so cleared away as Fisherov gets a hold of it here for the Thunderbirds. He tried to clear it away from Atano, but Atano keeps it in. Here comes Atano to the backhand. It's blocked by Fisherov. Now the rebound's there. Nothing. Still, as Exalted gets a hold of it, and he will send it up to Noah, former Tijuana Piranha, but he is now on the Thunderbirds, and probably glad that he is on the Thunderbirds, as he made the playoffs. And now, excuse me. Oh, there goes my sound. There it goes. Now it's back. As here comes Ninja Semyon with a chance. A stop by JR. Bit of a lag spike, but it looks like we're going to be okay for now. As here's Middleman Chaos. He'll send it down the ice once again. Fisherov went through his stick, so he'll just play it, tap it up nicely to NXAV. And now here comes NXAV passing it through. Haynes had a chance here, but unfortunately couldn't get it past the stick of BK Knack. We'll now fight for it at center, but he's going to be checked. And now here comes NXAV right through. NXAV drifts wide. He's checked by Middleman Chaos, but they won't be able to stay on the T-poke the whole time because there's a cooldown. And now it'll be Jay Walkman who's going to get behind the net. Jay Walkman with a chance. The backhand is stopped by Stanley Cup World as the shot totals are starting to come back to life here in favor of the Thunderbirds, as they have been the more dominant team here in the second. Which I think is to be expected, as, you know, you're fighting for your, almost fighting for your life if you go down. As now there's a penalty! Sauce Oriole. Wow, not a good penalty to take there, Comet, if I were Sauce Oriole.
That's not good at all for, that's not a good play at all.
Especially considering it's so avoidable. So, a power play coming up here for the Thunderbirds to try and make it a 2-0 lead, as there's a shot by Exalted. It gets blocked by Elite and Middleman Chaos, and it'll be cleared away. Seamed Hail goes up the boards to Exalted. He's going to be able to receive that nicely, and he'll be able to get through BK Neck. Here comes Exalted with a shot. It goes wide, and now Noah will keep it in here for the Thunderbirds. He tried to drag it. He'll be able to keep it on the boards for the moment here as Elite, or excuse me, Noah centers it. It's stopped by Stanley Cup World. The rebound's loose, and he's able to cover. Great chance there for the Thunderbirds as they look like they're striking back now. All right, we got less than 2 minutes to go, 1:33 to go here in the second period. The shots are starting to get a little more less than lopsided, as the Thunderbirds have had a couple shots here, and they have 9 on the score sheet, but also the big number in their favor, and have a chance to widen that lead with a power play here. But so far the Winterhawks have been doing a nice job keeping them off the score sheet for now, on this power play at least. As we got 1:10 to go here in the second, 1:07 to go in the power play here for the Thunderbirds, as a penalty was assessed to Sauce Oriole. And now here comes Exalted with a shot. That's blocked by Middleman Chaos. It'll go to the boards. We got 1 minute to go here in the second period. Does that one go through? Now the rebound's there, but a big save made by Stanley Cup World once again. And now it'll be Exalted taking another shot. That one stopped. The rebound, Noah Ninja tried to poke at it, and he couldn't. And now it'll be Zodakaz at the blue line. Zodakaz tried to walk through. He was checked immediately once again. And now it'll be 40 seconds to go here in the second period, with the shots being in favor of the Thunderbirds. Well, Thunderbirds in the second, but most still in favor of the Winterhawks, as there's another one. And JR, taking no chances, will cover the puck. So with that in mind, Comet, the Thunderbirds look like they've woken up here, and
they definitely
the Winterhawks, that's probably trouble for the Winterhawks, because again, think about it, they're inexperienced. They don't know what Tier 1's like, especially in the playoffs. So if you're the Winterhawks here, what do you got to do to get back into this game since you're trailing?
They just got to figure out how to get their offense back rolling like it was in the first period.
Yeah, because they were dominating the whole period. up until the Thunderbirds scored. And then all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
the shot total at the end of the first. Yeah, the shot total at the end of the first period was 14-2.
Which is just crazy, as the Thunderbirds look like they're going to run out of time here as the period comes to a close, as well as the power play. And now NXAV might have one last shot here. He will, but it's blocked, and now there's going to be another penalty.
What?
Kanak goes to sit in the sin bin for 2 minutes for interference again. And for the Winterhawks, this is not what you wanted to do.
Tried going for the late hit, and it did not work.
Alright, well that's going to do it here for the second period, as the Thunderbirds still in front 1-0. And I will say, I think this game's actually been better than Game 1.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
As we hit
Game 1... I was about to say, Game 1, nothing really happened until the third period. This game has been action-packed all game.
Yeah, this has been fantastic action all game, as we hit the third period here with the Winterhawks trailing 1-0 and also trailing a man. It'll be dumped into the Thunderbirds defensive zone here by the Winterhawks, as Ninja Semyon won the face-off. But it'll be Zodakaz who sends it across. Exalted gets a hold of it. He's able to poke it through his man. Now he'll cut back to the blue line. Exalted does a nice little turn, but Ninja Semyon will check him. Semyon will get it down all the way down to the Thunderbirds defensive zone, where it'll miss everybody except Exalted, who will get a piece of it. And will... excuse me. Unfortunately, this is what happens when you wake up at 5 in the morning. Anyway, we got, let's see, 1:13 to go here on the power play for the Thunderbirds, and on the penalty for the Winterhawks. Both are technically the same, except one describes a man up, and the other one describes a man down. As the shots are 20-13 now in favor of the Thunderbirds, so the Thunderbirds definitely getting some more shots on, which is definitely good because you want to make this game a little more out of reach, ideally. As here comes Exalted looking to do just that, but he put his shot wide, and now NXAV is in the corner. He's going to turn and try and get away from Crown. He will not be able to, as Crown will clear it down the ice and get it right to Seamed Hale, who's going to go off the boards and into the zone here where NXAV will get a hold of it. But he's checked. And now NXAV once again trying to get through the pile there, as there's 19 seconds to go here on the power play for the Thunderbirds. Here comes Haynes with a shot. Stopped by Stanley Cup World. And now Haynes will get it back here for the Thunderbirds. He's in the corner. Doesn't really have anybody in front of him. And now another shot on. And that's stopped. Rebound NXAV trying to wrap it. He can't, as Haynes will take over for him. His shot goes right towards the net. Oh, it's blocked down, and the rebound is covered by Stanley Cup World. So some wild action here as we have 8 minutes to go here in the third. And if you're Stanley Cup World here, I think the message, comment, you'll disagree. I think the message here to him is do not let another one in.
Oh yeah, most definitely. He's been playing phenomenal all game. It was just that one goal early in. I think he was just cold. He wasn't really warmed up at the time.
Yep, that is a fair analogy, considering sometimes players do show up late. And now it'll be back to Itano here for the Winterhawks, as they're looking to head the other way and get this game tied. Here comes Elite. He's checked by NXAV, and now it'll be Haynes. He's checked by Ninja Semyon. Here comes Ninja Semyon. Looking to get another goal here, as he had another one last game, but cannot get this one towards the net. Oh, now it will, but JR won't take any chances and cover it. What's weird is the Winterhawks have had no shots since the halfway through the second, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I haven't seen 20 shots is all the Winterhawks have had so far for the third period. So their furious pace won't be matched, or won't match a league record, but you never know. As here comes Noah trying to drag it through. He's checked, but also hits Trojan in the process. But he's not going to be able to do anything with it as everybody recovered for the Thunderbirds. Exalted sends it in deep. 7 minutes to go here in the third period as the Thunderbirds once again looking to get this series tied up back home to Wheeling. As Crown will get a hold of it here, but he's checked by Noah, but it'll end up getting sent down the other way. As here comes BKNAC looking to center it, and it's blocked by Seamed Hale, who got down on the ice and blocked it. And that'll end up right on Stanley Cup World, who had a good chance there, but nothing doing for the Thunderbirds once again. And that'll be Crown trying to get it towards the net. He can't. Or at least towards the middle so that a teammate could help him, but doesn't have any help. And now Exalted will get it to it here for the Thunderbirds. 6:15 to go here in the third period. Shots are still in favor of the Winterhawks, which is crazy considering they've had 3 periods of action. And the Thunderbirds have had 16. So the margin's definitely a little bit better now as Stanley Cup World makes another save. And it'll be cleared down the ice. Futura will try to clear it. BKNAC gets in the way. Now here's BKNAC, but he's checked by Jay Walkman. Now Ninja Semyon will get it back here for the Winterhawks. He's going to head wide. And that'll be back behind the net. Ninja Semyon trying to get it towards the net. He can't. And that'll be Haynes, who gets a hold of it. And he will send it up to NXAV. Here comes Haynes now. Haynes, nice little dash right through, but he wasn't able to finish that one as middleman Chaos got a hold of it first. Now here comes a shot by NXAV. That's wide. Now the rebound. Trying to poke it towards the net was Haynes, but he couldn't get a stick on it as 17 shots now for the Thunderbirds as they're slowly but surely coming back into the shot counter. Oh. Had a bit of a big lag spike there, so luckily nothing much happened there as we've hit the final 5 minutes here of the third period. As here comes Haynes. He'll shoot it in. Middleman Chaos blocked it. NXAV couldn't get a stick on it though. Now here comes Haynes, but he couldn't get the shot. And that'll be kept in by Jay Walkman. He's going to try and get down towards the other end, but Itano will check him. Now it's 239 for Chura. He'll try to get it up. Sauce Oriole. We'll have it in the corner for a moment as Jay Walkman's trying to poke it away from him and get it over to some help. He has help and Exalted. Now Noah will head the other way here for the Thunderbirds, looking to get quick transitions going, but they couldn't as the Winterhawks get in the way there. Now BKNAC will be checked once again. As we've hit the final 4 minutes here of the third period as Exalted will hit it up the ice and down. Middleman Chaos. This one's been a little bit slowed right down all of a sudden as we had lots of action, lots of shots, but not a lot of goals. And unfortunately for some folks, it is a bit slow. And it definitely... I feel like this game definitely has slowed down, hasn't it, Comet?
Definitely has.
As it's the Thunderbirds not really wanting to give up a chance as well. As Noah's going to be behind the net here for the Thunderbirds as Ninja Semyon's on him, looking to get the puck back, but Noah Ninja will send it down the ice. Exalted gets a hold of it. He's checked by Itano. Now Itano trying to get past Zodakaz. He couldn't. Now Itano will get it back again here for the Winterhawks. He's going to throw it across the ice. 3:10 to go here in the third period, excuse me, as JR will take the whistle and cover it.
That did not look in his glove, if I'm being completely honest.
That should not be what?
That did not look in his glove.
Yeah.
If I'm completely honest.
Which is why it makes me think there might be something going on, but... Anyways, not my business to butt into, and quite frankly, I don't have the time or energy to do so. As Elite will clear it up the ice, and he'll send it up to Sauce-Oriole. Here comes Sauce-Oriole with a shot. It goes wide. As there's less than 3 minutes to go here in the third. Thunderbirds still leading 1-0. But we'll see if they can get some insurance, as I'm sure they would like to. And now it'll be Trojan who gets it back here for the Winterhawks. He's going to send it up and around. Play a little ring around the Rosie, but he's not able to finish the Rosie there. And now it'll be Sauce-Oriole throwing a nice hit there on Jay Walkman. And now it'll be cleared by Fisherov. As Sauce-Oriole knocks that one down, but Haynes will get a hold of it here as there's just over 2 minutes to go here in the third period as the Winterhawks running out of time. And now it'll be Trojan who gets it back, and he's going to send it up and down the ice. Once again, I feel like the Winterhawks, when they're trailing, they're just one team that doesn't look for a pass, doesn't look for a shot, just... Well, they kind of take it is what I mean. Like, they don't look for a pass or anything.
Yeah, that's most teams, I've realized.
Yeah. Like, very few actually pass, and we know the Express are one of them that actually pass, and then we throw the Winterhawks in there too, because they actually do pass. As Fisherov had a failed clear there, but there's 1:27 to go here in the third period. It's the one and only game we're going to be streaming tonight.
Oh, we got a screen share.
Oh boy, a screen share.
Oh.
Well, they actually... Oh wow, they actually are screen sharing him. Oh boy.
That's the third cheating scandal of this playoff.
Good opportunity to Shazam this song now.
Well, while we are paused, let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard for the BMHL over the past 2 days. Earlier tonight, earlier tonight, the Motor City Mustangs were able to defeat the Boston Firebirds 2-0, taking the series back over to Boston, with Motor City leading the series 2-0. The Gummy Express were able to defeat the Miami Tropics on WSN last night, and now lead series 1-0. The Otters defeated the Cruisers in regulation 3-1, and now lead their series 2-0.
So there's our series updates there, guys, as we are going to await the results of this JR screen share. See what's on. Well, of course he's gonna ignore me, so. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna head to a quick break here, guys. Just while we await the results here for JR's screen share, and then we'll be right back as soon as this one, as the all check is done. So we'll be right back here, hopefully soon, guys.
There's no way.
Well, if he's cleared, then he's cleared, I guess. I mean, that's all you can say.
Wow. Okay, let's continue.
But I'm rather surprised about that answer, considering we saw all the weird saves that he was making earlier.
Wow.
Oh God, please don't screen share Ninja for fuck's sakes. Who would be on Ninja, honestly?
Nobody.
Exactly, because he's
Maybe
his own
Drift
fucking
is further.
guy.
If anyone would be Drift. I'm killing myself.
Oh, please no.
Dude, we might just have to end this.
If they actually are.
They actually are.
Okay, thank God. I was gonna say at that point we probably just better off ending it.
No, they're saying do it.
Oh, Exalted, for fuck's sake. Excuse my language for a minute, for God's sakes. No. Continue it on. There's a minute 27 to go here in the third period. Enough.
No way. They're actually doing it.
No, he's asking, Wario's asking Exalted
if they
actually do want to do it.
Wario said do it. Wario said do it. He did.
Did he actually? Oh my God, no fucking way. Oh boy. Oh, you know what? I guess if you log out of Roblox, now that I think about it, it would probably make you leave anyway, right? Or would it not?
I don't know. But that's actually wild, the fact that... Because resetting does reset the glove hitbox. Which means it's possible he intentionally either reset or intentionally left.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna take another.
If this is gonna take too long, we'll probably just end it here and then report the news later on in our next stream or podcast episode, which will probably be making fairly soon.
Wait, what? I just saw someone say Z-Man's here. Wait, hold on.
What happened?
Someone just said Z-Man's here.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised. I would not be surprised, to be honest with you. Oh boy, come on, guys. Get this over with.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit. The fact that he just said that.
The E-Girls, that was...
Slayworld.
No, that was Sacramento.
That was Sacramento.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I know Slayworld got called.
Yeah, they did, and then Sacramento as well, so... There was that. Yeah, sorry, folks, this is taking a really long time. We might end up ending it right now, because there's 5 minutes, and I have to be out of my house in about 30 minutes or so, which means like about 10 minutes is going to be burned up by packing my bag here. Or maybe a little bit less than that, but we'll see. But we're burning precious time here. There's only 1:27 to go here in the third, so I'm not too sure why this is a problem now. Like, why is that all of a sudden that this happens right before the game ends? Like, this happened yesterday, and then now it's happened today with Ninja Semyon and JR. Like, oh
which, by the way, I don't think we were on mic when it happened, but JR was found to be clean. and then they requested Ninja Semyon to get all the screen shared for some oddball reason. Still don't know why.
Yeah, it's a bit surprising as to why.
It's 1-0, and you're about to win. I would waste time in screen share.
Yeah, I'm just not entirely sure why.
I have a feeling they're just doing it for this whatever.
Well, because they can, that's why. Unfortunately.
Yeah, been sitting here for a solid 10 minutes. Yeah, clear.
Oh, thank God he fucking said that. I was actually not even gonna lie, just about to click the stream end button here on Streamlabs. This has been taking a little too long. What the
finish this game.
But yo, look at this cookie guy. I don't know what was okay. I'ma just leave that where that is and completely ignore his presence, as that is something a child would do. Oh, Stream Sniper.
Jesus.
I'm not sure why the game is not restarting here. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, thank goodness. Alrighty, well, this stream's been going on for about an hour, so that should tell you guys how long these alt checks took. So I think that took about
10-ish minutes?
Probably 10 or 15 minutes. Probably 15 minutes, because the stream wouldn't have gotten to over an hour, but we are over an hour right now, and we're back on our way finally after everybody was cleared. Once again, of course, all the checks happened at the last minute of the game, so anyways, we're back underway here. And why is that a theme, actually, comment in this playoff so far? There's been lots of checks happening, like, literally in the last minutes of the game.
It's because of the war that was successful that Marquette did.
Yeah, that is true, actually. That's probably why, because Marquette did it. So we've hit the final minute anyways. Now we have another penalty, and it's Ninja Semyon getting called this time.
That's the same grounds for the penalty every day. They really do something to fix these penalties.
Yep. Wow. Alrighty, well, 59 seconds to go here in the second, or, oh my goodness, third period, excuse me. Brain's shutting down here, but anyways, Fisherov will get back to it here for the Thunderbirds. He's looking to try and clear it. He can't. Now here comes Sauce Oriole as the Winterhawks are trailing 1-0 here with the Thunderbirds looking to head the other way. Here comes Noah Ninja. And he gets a massive leg spike and is offside right now, but regardless for them, it's killed time, but Exalted poke checks Trojans, so there's going to be a stoppage. Wow, surprised once again that this one probably... Oh boy, come on now. Let's go, boys. Finish this one off here strong as NXAV. It's stuck at center right now as BKNAC gets it back, but he's checked by Exalted. 27 seconds to go here as the Winterhawks are working through a penalty kill right now, as well as trying to go and tie the game. Seamed Hale will shoot it around the boards. It's probably going to be kept in by Sauce Oriole. It will be, in fact, as Sauce Oriole looks to center. He's checked, but now he'll be able to get through. Here comes Sauce Oriole, but a chance is stopped by JR. And a massive save there once again.
I don't know how he's pulling off some of these cuts.
I think that was a funky looking save right there, and if you're mentioning that, that usually means it is.
Some of these covers he's making Crazy.
Alrighty, we're back on our way here as the broadcast camera was broken there for a second, as there's 7 seconds to go here in the third period, and they'll clear it down the ice, and that will do it. The Wheeling Thunderbirds are going to get back into the series, and they've tied it up at 1, thanks to a JR 1-0 shutout victory. Well, I think we should have expected this, considering they are the defending BMHL Cup champions, and certainly we should have expected a fight here. And now for our post-game thoughts. All right, Comet, you can go first, and then I'll finish it off.
Wheeling started off strong, but just could not figure it out. I think they're going to be able to. Next game's going to be really fun to see who really carries the momentum. It's going to be fun to see whether or not Wheeling's able to come back and pull off the Game 3 win after this loss, especially after the single Jimmy screen shot. But we will see.
We shall see what happens. Alrighty, my post-game thoughts are, I expected the Thunderbirds to get back into this one, and I was correct, as the Thunderbirds take a 1-0 win in game number 2, headed off to game number 3 back home. Alrighty, folks, that is going to do it here for both Comet and I from the World Sports Network. Once again, my name is Peter Zod. Comet was my commentator, color commentator, and that'll do it for us. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.